Now, something happened last night while I was in dreamland, and I've woken up this morning to apparently a massive leak, a massive rumour spill, all regarding the Astra Militarum. It's been posted on Reddit, it's been posted on other social media sites, everywhere like that. My inbox is absolutely packed with this. People asking me questions. Is this real, Valrak? I'm going to cover it. I'm going to look at these rumours. I just want people to know that these are not from my sources. Every time I cover other people's rumours, a lot of people think that, oh, this is coming from Valrak's Whispers of the Warp. This is not the case. I don't know where these whispers have come from. I don't know where these rumors have come from. I've just seen them posted online in my inbox and stuff like that. These are not from Alfari, so please keep that in mind if you want to take anything from this video. Also, don't forget, rumors are rumors. All rumors are lies. You have to remember this. Nothing is factual when it comes to the rumorverse. Take everything you're about to hear as a lie, because that's what it is. So let's jump over to this window so we can go through the actual rumors themselves. Again, this is not coming from my sources. This is coming from the wider internet, the Reddit community, wherever it bloody started from. I'm not too sure. I just want to avoid the top bit at the moment, because I'm going to come back to that in a second, because that top bit is something that makes me think that these rumors are not true. There's something in here which I do think is true, which I've personally heard about as well, and that is right at the top. And that is number one. Yarrick doesn't return, but we get info that he is still alive. I have heard through my whispers in the warp that Yarrick is not dead. They still have plans for Yarrick. I don't know if it's going to be a new model. I don't know if it's going to be a new book, lore, something like that. But apparently, I am hearing that Yarrick is not dead. I trust my rumors. So for me, I do see that point. The second point says there are 6 detachments, combined regiments, armored regiments, which is tanks, infantry regiment, pure infantry, siege regiments, which is artillery, mechanized regiments, infantry, transports, and super heavies, fast response regiments is scions. There are new data sheets for Krieg Marshal, Krieg Pioneers, Seed Battery, Elysian Drop Troops, all get new kits. Ratlings also get new kits. So let's focus on that third one. I'm not too sure about the second one, because rules are rules and I don't really focus on rules. I just do models, because models is something I absolutely love. I've definitely heard stuff about Krieg. Again, from my sources through the Whispers in the Warp, Krieg is definitely going to be coming. It's definitely happening. It's just a matter of when rather than if. Elysian Drop Troops, if that is saying we're going to get a new Elysian Drop Troops, then I'm all for it. If that does happen, then that is amazing. I've personally heard nothing about Elysian Drop Troops, but I'll take it if that is like one big surprise popping out of the ground. Elysian Drop Troops are one of my favorite guard regiments. It was a shame when Forge World took them away. And Ratlings getting a new kit. I'm sure Ratlings got a kit with was it Blackstone Fortress? Am I wrong at saying that? Something happened. Was it a Ratling or a Halfling or something like that? Ratlings, though, they're very iconic with the Imperial Guard way back. So if they get a new kit, then definitely all for it. Now let's jump to the top of this, because this is what really, I don't know, it kind of makes me think that all this is just made up with the way this is worded, because it says, can you trust me on this? No, I don't give a F, which, of course, you know, what it is what it is. The source, trust me. At the end of the day, rumors, as I always state, are lies. You have to trust who you want to trust. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. That's what not gets me. It's this next bit here. I work in the printing house, printing for Games Workshop. Technically, the guy who's writing this has just completely doxed himself. Guy or girl who's writing this have just doxed themselves. If you're a leaker, if you're putting this stuff out there, why in the Emperor's name would you state what department and where you work in that department? Do you know what I mean? Like, that, for me, is kind of it's kind of a weird one. Like, I've never seen someone post rumors online saying, I work here, I do this in GW in the printing, right? So this is why you should believe me, because that is like putting a big bloody target on your head. So that really makes me think, is any of this actually true, or is it basically taking things that have been said online already, then putting them into your own thing and just adding a little bit of a twist for yourself on there? It goes on to say we are starting to print the new Guard Codex, which I do believe is true, right? I'm sure they started printing it way, way earlier. Release is planned for late summer. Now, this is another big thing to come back to, because I've spoken about this previously. I was hearing from a source that it was coming late summer. I was also hearing that apparently it's coming later in the year, around, October, November time and stuff like that, which again does make sense, because GW always like to end the year with a big limited edition box set. We've seen it before with the Sisters of Battle. The Astra Militarum actually got one. Black Templar's got one. Votan got one. All these years that have gone by, they've always done that. Apparently, the Old World was supposed to come out late this year, but last year, but that never happened. It came out early this year instead. When it comes to time schedules and stuff like that, like this chap is saying summer, I'm just gonna go, okay, I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of done with when things are coming, because I know Games Workshop changes things at a drop of a hat. The way I kind of look at it now is it's coming. That's it. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. I'm hoping that it does come out this year, but I have heard that apparently it's going to be coming out Q1 next year as well, with everything that's been going on apparently at Games Workshop in the warehouse. Things are staggering, things are getting pushed back and stuff like that. Hopefully it is coming out in the summer, but that means this is going to be an absolute packed worth of summer. Don't forget, we've got Agents of the Imperium at the start of summer, AOS 4th edition, which is going to be the middle of summer, Blood Angels apparently late summer as well, and then you're adding the Imperial Guard on top of that. That could be an absolute jam-packed summer. We'll just have to sit here and wait and see what the actual hell happens with the releases. If you're going to take anything away from this video, anything away from me addressing these rumors, is just get it in your mind that Krieg Plastic is definitely coming. Again, I don't know in what kind of context. This chap here is saying Krieg Marshals, Krieg Pioneers, Siege Batteries. It could be that. It could be that and even more. I personally believe we're going to get a bunch of other stuff for the Krieg, like, the Death Riders and all that kind of like funky stuff. But Krieg, for me, is 100% coming. It's just a matter of when rather than if. I keep saying it because that is the term I want to get into your heads. When rather than if. It is definitely coming. And just before the end of the video, I want to focus on something which really makes me believe like none of this is true, and I think this is basically the main wording here, because the chap goes on to talk about the rules and stuff like that, and right at the bottom there's something called Blitzkrieg, and it says auto advance 12 inches for dedicated transport. I don't personally think that Games Workshop would use anything on the terms of Blitzkrieg. That is too related to politics from World War II, let's just say. And we've had this big kerfuffle before with Games Workshop and Legion Imperialis, where they had to delay that game because there was a certain wording in that game, which was a phrase from a certain youth corps in World War II as well. So Games Workshop really want to steer away from that type of wording. I personally think, again, that someone has gone round, gathered all the rumors that are going round at the moment, put them all together and added their little sprinkle on top of it. I wouldn't be surprised if this comes from like 4chan or something like that. It's 4chan again with the banter rumors, and it's spread everywhere. It's on Reddit, it's on Bolter and Chainsword, it's in my Twitter feed, Facebook feed. It's literally going everywhere now, and some people I believe in it, and you have a right to believe it if you want to believe it. I'm not saying like I'm the messiah of rumors. I'm just personally saying I don't really trust anything in this. Some things I do believe, but I think that's coming from other places and other rumors. But most of this is just made up mayhem just to get people talking and get these images spread around the internet. There you go. I'm going to leave the video there. Please stop sending me these images now. I appreciate you doing it, but that's it. I've talked about it. I've done it all now. If you want to believe it, you believe it. But for me, I'm just going to pass on this. I don't believe anything that is mentioned in this list. Hopefully you have a good day. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Have a good one, and bye-bye.